Highs today are going to be up around 58. Some of us may breach 60 degrees, but that will trail off quickly back down as the sun begins to set when we see into those overnight hours. And that's really driving a lot of that Gulf moisture out of the area. And as it does, we're getting those warm temperatures, but they're not, as I said, sticky warm. Afternoon around 3 o'clock, that's when the real meat and potatoes is. We're going to see some discrete supercells out front of that main line. But as that line moves through into the evening hours, it will start to go more linear and just be heavy rain. As you move further south, you have a better chance for some frost. So make sure in the morning you give yourself enough time to defrost your car windshield, or tonight give yourself enough time to cover your plants before you go to bed to protect them from these harsh conditions. So a cold front is a boundary between drier, cooler mountain air or continental air and warm, moist air from the Gulf. After such a rainy, stormy night, it's fantastic to have some sun this morning, as even if it is a little breezy and a little cool right now, those temperatures will make it for a fantastic day. Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Campus Cadet Meteorologist Zack and we've got a lot to get into today. Right now, we're taking a look outside of Hillman Hall, where we're seeing some mostly cloudy skies, but with some broken clouds, which is allowing the sun to peek through. That's giving us some more of this daytime heating that we don't necessarily need right now, because we are seeing those temperatures start to ramp up. Right now, it's around 71 degrees, but it feels like 72 with that humidity at 84%, with the dew point around 66. So it really does feel sticky out there right now. Winds from the south at about 16 miles per hour. Taking a look at our sat right now, we can see those spotty clouds, but mostly we can see those spotty clouds that are mostly filling in at this point, but the sun is starting to peek through. No rain yet, but that might not be such a good thing. We are seeing rain to the north of here start to fire up, but mostly for where we are currently, that's not necessarily the case. Around the area right now, we are seeing temperatures in the 70s right now, with most of us sitting in the lower 70s, but some of us are starting to see ourselves peak into the mid 70s. Calhoun City, that's you. As well as those dew points right now sitting in the mid 60s. It's very humid, as I said, very sticky, and that humidity is also providing a lot of latent energy for these storms that are going to fire up later this afternoon. With winds right now, most of us seeing winds from the south at about 10 to 15 miles an hour, some upwards of 20. And that's also providing a lot of energy from the Gulf, a lot of that Gulf moisture being vectored in via that wind. Now, what time is this rain going to get here today? Because it is going to get pretty bad with that chance of hail, damaging winds, and possibly tornadoes here and there. Well, around noon, we're going to see these showers start to fire up. But as we move throughout the afternoon, around 3 o'clock, that's when the real meat and potatoes is. We're going to see some discrete supercells out front of that main line. But as that line moves through into the evening hours, it will start to go more linear and just be heavy rain. As we move even further in towards bedtime, we see that heavy rain kind of dies down, but we will see rain into the overnight hours and into Friday. But by the time Friday actually rolls around, some clouds may be sticking here and there, but we will see most of those clouds move out. Well, not to keep everything doom and gloom, Saturday and Sunday are going to be looking pretty good. With a frosty morning on Saturday, we will rise up to 52 and 62 on Sunday, providing more of those spring-like temperatures we've been feeling over the next 7 days. 75 today with that severe chance, diving down on Friday to 47, but rising back up into the 60s by the weekend, leaving us in the 70s and even in the upper 70s by next weekend.